Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode with me, Living Free Ashley. Okay, I know last video I said I probably wouldn't be doing any more recipes while I'm in this Airbnb because it's not very conducive. And it's true, it's still not very conducive, but I just had to. I tried this recipe and I was like, oh gosh, I gotta make this ASAP and I have to figure out a way to do it. So here we are. So the recipe is chickpea flour tofu. So soy-free tofu. And if you've been following me for a little while, you know that I don't handle soy very well. I don't have anything against soy. It just doesn't, my stomach doesn't really like it. So I've been totally fine being a soy-free vegan, but you know, I start to have some envy, some tofu sandwich envy, or tofu stir fry, or tofu scramble in the morning. So when I saw this recipe, which is from deliciouseveryday.com, I was like, I have to make this. I don't care how hard it is, I'm going to make it. So I got the ingredients, all three of them, and I made it. Okay, so there can be 4 ingredients if you include the turmeric in it, which I didn't. It's more for color than anything. Anyway, I got the 3 ingredients, I made it, and I was like, this is ridiculous. Ridiculously easy to make. I was so excited, and then also a little mad at myself for not attempting this sooner and not having chickpea tofu in my life sooner. But that's okay. I got over it. I got over my anger and I just made another batch. And now I have this whole new world of soy-free tofu to play around with. My husband started making, he calls them bagels in the morning. It's like an egg bagel, but vegan. So he'll take like a chunk of the chickpea tofu, he'll put some Shaniseasoning on it, fry it up in the fry pan, and then put some vegan cheese, lettuce, tomato, some vegan butter, and put it on a bagel. So, there's your eggle, or your bagel. Ooh, vegan egg bagel. Does that sound okay? Anyway, what I'll do is I'll take the chickpea tofu and then I'll make it into like a scramble with the Shaniseasoning and have a chickpea tofu scramble in the morning. So yeah, like I was saying before, ridiculously easy to make. It's super, I wouldn't say flavorful because when it comes to tofu, you add in your own flavor, but the texture is awesome. It's like a firm tofu and super easy to make, like I've said already. So I'm going to get into the ingredients and how to make it. The format is just going to look a little different because of the space I'm using, but hey, it's 2020. Let's try something new, right? So here we go. Let's make some chickpea flour tofu. So you'll need 1 cup of chickpea flour, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, and 3 cups of water, divided. You need a greased container, preferably with a lid for storage, a medium-sized pot, and a whisk. So in a medium bowl, start by whisking together the chickpea flour and the sea salt. And then add 1.5 cups of water and whisk until frothy and well combined, trying to get rid of any lumps that you can. And set that aside. Next, add the remaining 1.5 cups of water to your pot and bring to a boil. Add the chickpea flour and water mixture and whisk until it is thick and glossy. The original recipe said about 8 minutes, and I think it took me about 5 to 6 minutes. Immediately transfer to your container and smooth it out as best as you can. Now you just leave this for at least 2 hours to overnight to set and harden. So this is what the tofu looked like about an hour after, and this is what the tofu looked like the next morning. So you can see it's nice and spongy and it's kind of condensed on itself a little bit. So like I was saying at the beginning of the video, I like to do a tofu scramble. So I just take the chickpea tofu and cut it up into small bite-sized pieces. And then I take a fork and just mash it up into a scramble-like texture. And I add about a half a teaspoon of Shaniseasoning, which is a local company that makes the perfect seasoning for tofu scrambles. And then I just heat a little bit of canola or extra virgin olive oil in a fry pan and saute up the chickpea scramble until it is nice and browned. Looks pretty close to scrambled eggs if you ask me. I served it with a grapefruit and tomato slices and avocado toast. It's just ridiculously easy. Oh man. Yeah, still mad at myself a little bit for not trying this sooner, but I did it. It's in my life now. I love it. I'm gonna make it all the time. And with there only being 3 ingredients and those ingredients being very cheap, it's a very affordable option. Chickpea flour itself is cheap, it's high in protein and it's high in fiber, and it's easy to get. I get it package free, usually in bulk sections or at Nata or soap dispensary. So yes, chickpea flour tofu for the win. So excited. Thank you for watching another episode with me, Living Free Ashley. Don't forget to subscribe and please like this video. If you liked it, please share this video to people who are gluten-free, vegan, soy-free, and who would love a soy-free tofu alternative. And let me know what you think about this new format that I'm playing around with. Thanks again, and cheers to living free.